Hey, what's up, people? The pollen is just right here. Oh man, that's why I look like this. I haven't been crying or anything, just so you know. Yeah, I just wanted to address this controversy that's happened, been brewing, like lately, and it affected my channel late last month. Um, yeah, I'll probably be doing a stream either tonight or tomorrow also where we will talk about this a little more. Yeah, so anyway, I see some people have gotten the wrong idea probably. If someone comes on your stream, right, and that person says something that offends another person, is it my fault that I allowed that person to come on? Because I didn't know. I had no way that I have could have known that that person would say stuff like that, right? However, I think some people have gotten the idea that I have been kind of complicit in this whole thing. I'm talking, of course, about my good friend K, Kichi K. Not that I don't approve. Let me put it this way: I understand definitely where she was coming from. Even though I'm not a fan of going like into people's personal business, you know, talking about people's personal business, like who they dated and stuff like that. But you must understand that she was in feeling really vulnerable, and she was angry when she went on Joey Cannoli's stream. She was had just experienced something traumatic, and yeah, I know she has no problem with me talking about this. She is still upset over the whole thing. That's how much she has been, you know, in a trauma, like in experiencing something really bad. And when people show no compassion, no understanding, or very little for you, you go on a stream and open yourself expecting some sympathy, right? And empathy. And then, somebody like, yeah, goes, yeah, but I don't really believe what you say, maybe you are, you're making this up because you want, attention. Yeah, I probably experienced something similar once or twice already in my life. For instance, when my father died, I was on a message board. Back then, it was the time of the message board. There were no streams. So then, after a while, people started accusing me of, exploiting that so I could talk shit like. I mean, is there a worse accusation? Like you are taking advantage of your father being dead. Hello, hello. But yeah, there are some people who don't understand. They are capable of saying the shittiest stuff, like because they don't wanna, say they have no patience enough or tolerance or uh, empathy to say, well, he's now going through a rough time. He's having some hard time. Let's just tolerate everything. He may be easy to anger now because of that, or she, and we'll just show that we care about that person, or we understand what that person is going through, and then we'll just take it easy, at least for a few months or something. But no, I mean, there are people who don't want to do this, and this is typical for this 21st century. I mean, there's so little tolerance, and that's why the world is in the state that it is. New wars happening all the time, and because nobody wants to, understand or try to understand the other party, other people, side in a conflict, and that's why conflicts happen so rather frequently. And but yeah, I see now what prompted me to make this video is that I was a guest on a stream of Mr. who called himself Five Pinakas praise now. And there was George Zaharov. He said like something like, oh, boss, I hope it's won't be no controversy this time. I'm like, and that made me think. He thinks obviously that I am, kind of behind all this maybe, or that I condone, people talking shit. No, I mean, I understand, let's put it this way, I sympathize with Kay, but that's not something that I personally would do. I wouldn't have handled it that way. I prefer to go to the person itself that I am angry at and go to their DM and, just talk it out there. If that person doesn't want to talk, then, I say fuck it, yeah. Or I make a video about it like I did with that guy from Philadelphia. And yeah. But the problem is when you go on a stream and talk like, wash your dirty laundry like that. Of course, there will be reactions. There will be, But bear in mind, I had no idea what had happened the night before until after that stream. I went and watched that stream that happened, the cannoli stream. I watched, and then I knew. It was all clear to me why Kay, reacted like she did, why she said those things, and yeah. So as I said, probably, maybe not the best thing to handle it. However, I understand why she did it. That's all I can say. I just wanted to clear it up to everybody, so there is no confusion, or people talking bullshit and saying, yeah, boss knew what she was gonna say. He wanted it to happen and whatever. I know, for instance, people on Joy Stream, they know already, and I have told them. They believe me. And that's a good thing. But some people, may have gotten the wrong idea, maybe. I don't know. Like the famous person that I already mentioned, I don't know what he thinks. But I can tell you also, personally, Mr. GZ, I had no idea that that Kay would say what she said. Yes, so as I said, not very tactful, not the best way to handle it, but it happened, and now everybody has to learn how to deal with it, and yeah, that's what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes people get into an argument, a quarrel, and one person may just walk away from it, but the other isn't ready to let it go. And that's the people who are emotional. They have a hard time letting it go, just letting it go, and saying fuck it, I'm not going to waste my energy on this. That would have been, of course, that's the best way to handle it. Just say, I don't want to waste my energy. But I know how I feel when I get into it. Let's just put it that way. I know how hard it is for me to just walk away from a hard from a like a furious argument. So there you go. That was all. There was this whole affair was pretty unnecessary. However, as I told Kay, next time you don't feel good, don't go to a stream. That's not a good solution. And look for sympathy and fracom. That can really backfire badly. I know that very well myself. So, all right, take it easy, everybody. Ciao.